Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Leo. How are you guys? See what your energies are, Leo. This can be any aspect of your life. So there we go. The Star. And we have Queen of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. Nice. Somebody here is definitely releasing things that no longer serve them. Queen of Pentacles is definitely looking at that pentacle, the details. This is someone here who's kind of looking into the future. See, someone's letting go. Now this is a person here who has their hopes and dreams in front of them, looking at things from a different perspective. So that's pretty interesting. The Hangman, a little bit of a pause. It looks like a change of perspective. And we have Three of Cups. Ooh, we know what that means. And we have the Fool. Little Aries or Scorpio energy. The Chariot. Leo need to know. What does Leo need to know? Five of Wands and Eight of Cups. So, wow. Okay. Somebody here is definitely moving a little slow. It looks like somebody has some obstacles or challenges. It could be financial, but I see somebody searching for something. And I can see a person walking away from a situation that's not emotionally fulfilling. So it could be a job or work situation. The Fool's right in the middle. So it has to do with someone who's leaving something behind and taking a leap of faith. See, someone here is going down a different path. I'm out of here. So it looks as though the Queen of Pentacles, this could be yourself, could be another person, but this has to do with releasing. It's very positive because it also looks like a little pause, a little bit of a change of perspective. Someone's looking at things from a different perspective. Now, some of you have a person possibly checking you out, online dating, social media. See? It could be just any place online or in your community through friends or family. And there's the Fool. So this is someone who's leaving this behind. See, someone's taking a risk. So this is a calculated risk. Someone's calculating the risk because they want this. They want this. This is somebody's hopes and dreams, but they have to let go. Now, it could be some friends or family. Okay. Releasing things, releasing people, situations. But what I like about the Chariot is it's energy of someone who's definitely not being ruled by their emotions because they're looking at things from different perspective. They're taking that moment to do this. And then it's an energy of someone, it looks like a change of course, change of direction. But it has to do with a person who's determined to have success. But I see this energy of slow and steady wins the race. There are some obstacles, challenges. You could have a person who's looking to see if there's any kind of competition. Could be competition in a job. But I see the Queen of Pentacles energy, whoever this is, looking at that energy here. See, leaving it behind. It's somebody calculating the risk because they want it to be successful. And then we got a person walking away. So it looks like we have somebody here walking away from a situation that's no longer emotionally fulfilling. It could be a job. Maybe there's competition, conflict, but there could be, like I say, we've got someone here who has a lot of obstacles. This is someone who's apprehensive. It could be financial issues too, but there could also be competition. Someone here is apprehensive of that. It could be a person who just decides to walk away. But I feel it has to do with this Queen of Pentacles. So it could be yourself or another person. Okay. Let's have a look at the Star. Yeah, see? So it has to do with going down another path. Now, this could be a creative pursuit. There could be a lot of competition. So, like I say, it's someone calculating a risk. Something is a little bit of a risk here. It's going to take a leap of faith. But it has to do with a path, going down another path. But I see this as somebody here. Now, the Hangman is an energy of just pausing, kind of going within, looking at things from different angles, different perspective, checking things out. But it has to acknowledging. See, acknowledging maybe there's people around you. It could be competition. So there could be some kind of conflict there. This could be something competitive too, people competing for the same job, because I see an energy of 3. And often that is a teamwork situation, working as a team. But that star tells me we have this Queen of Pentacles changing focus. See, focusing on the future, planning and preparing ahead. Someone's planning and preparing. You see, they're looking at things careful, calculating the risk. See, letting go of somebody who's not compatible or a situation that is no longer emotionally fulfilling. There could be just too many people involved, a lot of competition, maybe arguing. It could be a work situation too. Let's have a look at the Hanged Man. Yeah, see, there it is. Aha. That's the whole point of the Hangman, is to take that moment to look at things from everybody's perspective and kind of just acknowledge and to see the truth. It's time to let go. But it has to do with someone who's realizing their hopes and dreams, what they really want. So we have that Queen of Pentacles here, you know, planning and preparing for the future. There we have, those are connected. Nine of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is someone here who's very apprehensive. Now this is a person who often communicates in a way where it's not very clear. So it has to do with maybe someone here not wanting to cooperate or compromise. Okay. This is a person, they want it to be successful. They don't, generally it's a communication where somebody doesn't put a lot of effort into it. So that's what I feel. This is somebody making a choice. This looks risky. See, it looks like too much of a risk. Yeah. That could still be the Queen of Pentacles energy. Like if you have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your chart, you're very focused on money. You're focused on something. This could be a relationship energy. I know most of the people on my channel really focus on that, but and I do feel it has to do with a person trying not to be ruled by their emotions, but it's also a person who's determined to have success. I feel like you have a person here who kind of, you know, they're sort of sitting here. Now, it could be somebody working in this situation, focused more on the money. So sometimes, and it could be someone who's still focused on someone from the past too. So if you have a person like that, you may feel like it's a bit of a risk to take a leap of faith because they're still focused on someone from the past. So it looks like you might be out of here. But this is somebody who will likely come. I feel it's an energy of someone who's going to try to regain control. Okay, that power. They're trying not to, often it's a person who checks you out. Now, when I see that Hangman, because, you know, in relationship readings, love readings, and really any kind of, you know, it's just an energy that I've always picked up on of someone who kind of looks at somebody, and when the other person looks at them, they look away. They act aloof, like they're not interested. But obviously they are, because they're less apprehensive here. It's just somebody who's taken their time. They move a little slow. I mean, they want it to be successful, whatever this is. But it's a communication here, I feel, that wasn't, because the Queen of Pentacles is going, wait a minute, this looks risky. This person's not communicating, or they're still focused on someone else, or they're acting like they're not interested. So, because the Queen of Pentacles definitely isn't somebody who, you know, goes after somebody who acts like they're not interested. So that's what I feel is happening. But often that Prince of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, is a person who kind of acts like they're not, but they are. You know, there's apprehension. I feel there's a lot of focus on money, obstacles, challenges too. So that could be why. So there we have it, little Aquarius energy. See, someone's seeing the truth after looking at things from a different perspective, going, aha. See, someone's possibly getting cut out. It doesn't have to be, but it has to do with, it looks like it's risky. It looks like there's too much risk, because this person's not really, they're either not communicating right, or it's just someone who's looking away. Or like I say, they're still focused on someone else. Or they, you know, you look at them and then you want to talk to them or communicate, and they kind of, you know, they kind of look the other way. So, yeah. But why are they like that? So and I do feel it's like somebody wants to know why. They want to know the truth. They want to know. But it still looks risky. So it's about one last look over the shoulder, and I'm out of here. So there's the Chariot. See, there's some kind of transition. See, this is energy of a change. Somebody's changing their focus and their perspective. because of this behavior. And it looks like it could be something that's happened in public or the workplace. I mean, it could be a work situation. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. Yeah, Empress, the birth of something new. See, this is somebody who's open to something new. You see, this is a person who's not a pushover, somebody I feel very smart. Okay, this is someone who knows when it's best to just let go. Just let it go. Okay, and it doesn't look like cutting out because the Empress is kind and compassion, very gracious. So feel there's no harsh words. It's just somebody having that realization. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Somebody here is looking at the risk, you know. Yeah, it's not worth the risk is what I feel. So they're just open. So there's some time in between this transition. Someone's changing their mind. I feel it's the Queen of Pentacles. They've changed their mind because of this. And this person's going to change their mind. See? Now we have the Princess of Cups. You know what I feel? I feel this Princess of Cups is actually this person, someone who's keeping their feelings to themselves. They'd rather drink their own tears than say anything. You know, they're not saying anything. Now we know Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, even the Queen of Pentacles, you know, sometimes acts aloof like they're not interested. They have this aloof kind of energy. I don't know what it is, if it's an introvert thing or a shy thing. But it's just, you know, maybe it's because someone feels the situation's out of reach or someone's out of their league, because we have a queen, a page, and a knight. So, yeah, that Princess of Cups really could be this person keeping their feelings to themselves, see, being apprehensive. But it very well also could be, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, just keeping their feelings to themselves, not saying anything. You see? So I don't think there's a whole lot being said. It's more like an action of just taking a look. There's too much risk. So it's about being open, I feel, to other options. This is someone who's open, you know, so maybe that's the energy of letting somebody know you're open. Because maybe that's what this Queen of Swords is doing. Are you open? Because I'm open. It's like, it's trying to tell me something there. Five of Wands. It's an energy of being patient and investing. Seven of Pentacles. So it has to do with the timing. Maybe the timing is off. So it has to do with someone just keeping their feelings to themselves, waiting patiently. See, someone here is waiting, hoping their patience pays off. But then it's an energy of walking away. It's no longer emotionally fulfilling. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this could be something that happened publicly, maybe online, or like I say, in the workplace. Eight of Cups, why is this here? See? Thanks, but no thanks. See, it's energy of someone is just bored of the situation because, like I feel, just walking away, it's no longer emotionally fulfilling. It's someone who kind of drains your energy. It just gets boring. It's not good enough. This isn't good enough. You see? Because it's an energy of a person who's kind of waiting patient. I feel the Queen of Wands is only patient for so long and then they lose patience. And this is why it's too much of a risk. This person doesn't want to take a risk. That's why they communicate that way. They don't want to take a risk. Maybe there's people around, you know, checking you out. Maybe there's people around. Or there's too much competition. You might be out of their league. The situation's out of reach. So whatever's happened here, I can definitely see that walking away and that, you know, thank you, but no thank you. But you know what I feel, though? It's like this person's missing an opportunity. We have an Empress. This is someone who would rather drink their own tears than express themselves, I think, around people, or, you know, maybe there's just too many people around. If this is a workplace or a work situation, you know, it could be, but I'm really, you know, it has to do with cooperation, compromise, compatibility, someone's hopes and dreams to find someone compatible. But if somebody won't cooperate, or maybe, like I say, there could be other people involved, but this is about acknowledging, see, the things you have in common. Maybe it has to do with friends or family. Maybe you have too many people in friends or family in common here. There's something about the competition. There's something about why this person is acting like they're not interested. They're definitely focused on money. This is someone who wants to be financially successful. So like I feel this person feels you're either out of their league or the situation's out of reach. So they kind of have this aloof energy. Tell me more about this Prince of Pentacles. See, now we have the Princess of Pentacles. See, looking at the details. See, there's something been said, but it's aloof. It's a bit on the detached. See, it's a bit detached. So this is the Princess of Pentacles looking at this situation, seeing the truth, going, aha. They're either focused on someone else or looking. Maybe they weren't looking at you. They thought they were. They were looking at someone else. But what I really feel, that aha moment with the pause, it's a person who looks at you and then looks away. But the thing is the Queen of Swords wants to know why. Why do you look away? Or what are you focused on? You know, whatever's going on here. And there we have this person. See, it's somebody who's a little shy. See, they're a little shy, very apprehensive energy when they both come out one after the other like that. Now, it could be a person, like I say, they may have something to say. They don't have a lot to say with this, though. There's not a lot to be said here. It's just somebody who, like I say, is a little bit shy. I feel that, you know, it definitely looks like a little Pisces energy. It looks like a person who internalizes a lot of things, because I'm sensing somebody who's a bit of an introvert, you know. I just get that vibe here. But the Prince of Cups is a person, I mean, a lot of times it's like an apology. I mean, it could be an explanation. But it looks like they're going to be fishing for some information from other people. It's like they're asking other people, not you. Like, why don't you ask me? Or something like that, too. Yeah, something's cooking here with this. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is a, you know, somebody who definitely focuses on money. But it has to do with feeling comfortable. Something maybe made you feel uncomfortable. Okay? Or maybe you know that realization that they're uncomfortable. Okay, or maybe something was said publicly, whatever it is. Because that Queen of Pentacles to me is often, it shows up in readings. And it doesn't mean you have to have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your chart. It's the energy of the Empress. Okay, but the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who likes to feel safe and secure. They like to, you know, it's a person who likes to have stability. And it's a person who knows how to ground themselves. But it's also an energy of somebody who isn't comfortable with something. Okay. Now, maybe you made this person feel uncomfortable, or they made you, or there's other people involved, because there's a situation that needs to be acknowledged. Now, it has to do with maybe the things you have in common, the people that you have in common. It's also an energy of creativity. It's almost like, you know, this person wants you to kind of compromise here, maybe. Yeah, we can see this person. See, look at that. They're right up here. Now, this is the third pass. So, you know, they're financially stable. So there's something being acknowledged. Now, it has to do with the things you have in common. You've got a lot in common. Common energy. Now, I don't know if this person's going to reach out. Maybe they're going to apologize. You know, or just explain something. But I feel it's often a person who checks you out in your social circle. But that pause, that when the light bulb goes off and someone goes, aha, okay, I get it. That's coming, I feel, from the Queen of Swords. You see, looking at it from their perspective, maybe they're uncomfortable. Maybe you both travel in the same social circle. Maybe they have an ex there, whatever it is. This is an energy of that pause and that different perspective. Now, this person here is definitely, I mean, it's this person. I can see them. So now we have this power couple energy. Two people who have a lot in common. Okay. So what does this King of Pentacles want? Yeah, they're coming in pretty quick. Multiple opportunities, things speeding up. So somebody, it's all of a sudden, it's like they come in out of the blue. This person might be asking you if you have other opportunities. I mean, some of you do. It looks, the Empress is always open to opportunities. Look at that. So there's going to be some kind of talk back and forth. Now, this is third pass around. So this is where this is going. Talking back and forth. I feel like you have a lot in common, but I feel this person wants to know, you know, maybe the people around you who you associate with, or I don't know, like it's not being very clear. And then there's the, yeah, so some kind of an agreement. Now, this could be a negotiation, back and forth, just talking, seeing eye to eye. This could be a work situation. I really feel like for some of you, it's a work situation. Because I see a lot of talk, texting, communicating, back and forth. See, this person's now in a hurry. Their intentions is to hurry up. Because they are moving slow. Like maybe that's what you want, is them to hurry up. But it, looks like they do, but it has to do with them moving away from something. And I do see a contract, a negotiation, or just the way they conduct themselves. Maybe it has to do with the way they conduct themselves. But we got two people who actually are on the same page. So maybe you're going to get on the same page. Maybe they'll apologize. So I don't know what this Three of Cups, but there's other people involved, or it's just someplace public. Tell me more about this Prince of Cups energy. Why is this here? Yeah, so it has to do, are you seeing anyone? That's what it is. This is someone who wants to get you alone. They don't want to talk to you in front of you. They want to get you alone. They want to talk to you alone. And that's what I feel is going to happen. So, and it's all, like I see, something public, the way someone conducts themselves. Okay. Now, the Empress generally conducts themselves. The Empress is, feminine energy, acts like a lady. So there's something there. It feels positive, but they want to get you alone. This is someone who wants to get you alone. They want to talk to you alone. They don't want to talk in front of people. That's what it is. Maybe something was said, but I feel like, maybe they came in at some point. Now they're in a hurry. They're talking. You're talking back and forth. They're in a hurry to communicate. Some of you, you could have the energy of been there, done that. But see, that's the star, your hopes and dreams. This person sees you as everything they could want. But I don't know what the real problem is here, whether they're focused on somebody else, or they just keep looking away when you look at them, or they're just not paying attention. I don't know. It's a big deal to someone because the energy's here. Tell me about the star. Yeah, see, releasing things. So this is definitely an emotional energy. See, we've got three queens here now. So we have an Empress. So we have someone who, has learned a lot of lessons here. And it has to do with taking a risk. See, it feels too risky. Okay. The Empress will take risks if the Empress want to, but it's them not wanting to take a risk. Okay, they don't want to take a risk. They don't want to say something. Either there's people around, but it has to do with this going down this path: teamwork, cooperation, compromise. The things you have in common. It's like you got people in common, or maybe they're dating somebody that friends of friends, things like that, or they were. That's interesting. Now, if you run into this person, because it almost looks like you might go to the same place they go, because it looks like a habit, routine, maybe a place where you go, where they go as well, where you're mutual, because there's a mutual energy, mutual friends go. Maybe they're acting like you're not there because there's someone else there. Well, if that's the case, the Empress will be cutting them out. The Empress is like, yeah, wait a minute. Because someone's going, thanks, but no thanks. It's not good enough. Now, this person feels they missed an opportunity because of it. As I can see, that energy, that apprehension. Now they're less apprehensive. But I do see obstacles, competition, and the need to be patient. Whether this should be invested in or not. This person's hoping this pays off. So I do feel they're going to communicate something here. Don't know what's happened. You guys will have to fill me in. Feels a little bit of drama, maybe drama in public. Maybe that's what they're trying to avoid. Someone tried to avoid drama in public. Because I feel this person, this is their hopes and dreams. Or you were hoping, maybe it was to do with an invitation, or they'd invite you out or introduce you to their friends and they didn't. Or you ended up in the same place and they didn't. Because they want to get you alone. Yeah, that's interesting. Tell me about the Princess of Cups. Why is this here? Leo. Back and forth. This is someone who procrastinates. Should I or shouldn't I reach out? Will they invest? You know, it's just some time gone by. It has to do with the timing. So the timing wasn't right. It wasn't the right time. Okay, this is someone tried. I feel this person's tried to avoid drama. So there could be an ex there or somebody like that, or family members, because they are acting aloof. Now they're not as aloof because there's some kind of change. Maybe they've seen things from your perspective and kind of went, ah, okay, well, whatever. We'll see. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, there it is. See, offering a pentacle. This is someone who definitely didn't either. Maybe you met, if this is somebody that you met someplace online, maybe you met somewhere, and this is what's transpired. So the Chariot tells me you're taking back your power. You're very powerful. See, use your power wisely. But I feel like you were open. Maybe that's what it is, you know. Maybe it's yourself, you know, asking if this person's open, if they're available. The Empress is always open until there's a ring on it, till there's a commitment. The Empress is open. The Empress doesn't waste time. So, because like I say, somebody's feeling a little bit bored of the situation. See, thanks, but no thanks. But this person's missed an opportunity. I mean, it could be with that Queen of Swords energy. Sometimes the Queen of Swords speaks quickly, a little harshly, but I don't feel that. I feel somebody here being actually very gracious. Somebody here has a lot of abundance, a lot of offer, very open, very balanced, kind, compassionate. See? So maybe somebody hurt your feelings here, you know. I definitely feel you would keep it to yourself. But I kind of feel that switched around, like it's them keeping it to themselves. And slow and steady wins the race. Procrastinating, should I or shouldn't I? You see? And I feel it's coming from that Knight of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles. But that was third path. So this is what's going to happen. There's going to be a conversation, some kind of an agreement. Okay? I feel like maybe it just started, you weren't on the same page, you weren't getting each other because they didn't put their best foot forward. Because I definitely feel something happened. So let's have a look at the Four of Cups. See? Secrets, mystery, confusion. So a little bit of fear, things that are hidden. It's not good enough. So this, maybe somebody wanted to talk to you in secret, or they wanted to keep you a secret. Okay? Maybe somebody's saying it's just between me and you. Okay? The secret. So if somebody tries to keep you a secret, because the Empress is generally pretty open. Okay? Yeah. You have nothing to hide. So it looks like this person's got something to hide. But there they are offering this. Now you could go, should I or shouldn't I take this offer, this opportunity? It very well could be the Queen of Pentacles visit you. You could be this person here. Okay? Acting aloof, like, you know, you're not here, I'm not seeing you. Maybe somebody just showed up suddenly, came in out of the blue. Okay? Well, the Empress is open. I mean, the Empress, you know, here's the way I see it. Not everyone agrees with me, and you don't have to. But when you're just dating someone or you're just getting to know them, keep your options open. Never just resign yourself to just waiting for somebody. Okay? It's fine, you know, temporary to take a little time to get to know someone, see what happens. But I'll tell you, till there's a ring on it or some kind of commitment, being open, and maybe this is what's happened. Okay? Definitely there's different perspectives here with that Hangman. So the Moon is about confusion, feelings being hidden, and often a little fear. See, it's secret. Somebody wants to get you alone. They want to keep you a secret. Now, I don't know if this is someone just telling you what you want to hear. See, just telling you what you want to hear. That's another thing that just popped into my head. There's so many scenarios with this energy, but yeah, they're not saying a lot. Like I say, someone either makes excuses, which they want to get you alone, or they want to keep you secret. They want you all to themselves. They don't want to take you out in public. You're nobody's secret. Okay, that's never let somebody keep you a secret, because people who try to keep you a secret are generally keeping secrets. So there's the Queen of Swords. I mean, the Empress is kind and compassionate, but definitely no pushover. So like I say, it has to do with something being a risk. See, calculating the risk. So that was interesting. It looks like you're going off in another direction. I do think this person's going to come in and try to offer you something, though. I don't think they put their best foot forward, but let's have a look at the moon. One more on the moon. Why is that here? Oops. King of Wands, yeah. So we have the King of Wands here. Now this could be yourself. You could be the King of Pentacles. Could be another person too. Like I say, thanks but no thanks, and taking another opportunity. Some of you may. So yeah, there it is. See, waiting. While you're waiting, there could be somebody else making you an offer here. Okay, or it's yourself and they have something else going on. I do see some Aries energy, and that could be this is your reading, Leo. So you could be the king, or this other person could be in that energy too. So wow. But yeah, I feel this is just someone who knows what they want. So, I mean, maybe it's yourself while you're waiting and this person comes in. Somebody else takes a leap of faith. It could be a Scorpio too. This is a Scorpio card. Okay, this transition, this is Scorpio. It's kind of like the death card without the death, without the ending. Because there's a transition, some time in between. You see, with this waiting. So, always the waiting, but looking elsewhere. See, I feel that, quite honestly, more than likely the ship is sailed, because I feel like you got another offer, and it could be this person coming around asking you, but I feel someone's trying to keep you a secret. They don't want to take you out in public, introduce you to their family, friends, for whatever reason. So it's more than likely for most of you, the strongest energy is someone making up excuses. They want to get you alone. They want to keep you secret. They want you all to themselves. Now that's a little bit controlling too, you see? And it's possible some of you have had an invitation to hook up with friends, and this person is trying to kind of overpower that, trying to control you. The Empress won't be controlled because you're the one with the power here. So yeah, a lot of scenarios, but I feel the gist of it is while you're waiting, there's something else. It's also an energy of someone knowing the Empress won't wait forever, okay, because there could be other options. So if you have someone who has been shy and apprehensive, and some of this rings a bell with this friends and family or a situation in public, okay, I feel, it sort of flips the reading over to this King of Wands knowing the Empress won't wait, and they decide to hurry up, which I still feel for most of you, it's all one person. And this is someone who knows they need to hurry up. And that wand in that scenario was someone who's very attracted, very physically attracted. So if you have someone who tries to keep you to themselves and they don't want to go out in public, really question it. Don't be afraid. The Empress is kind and compassionate, but no pushover. So I do feel someone may be getting cut out here. But others of you, I feel this is somebody who could be apologizing for the way they behaved. Acting aloof, acting not interested, or maybe ignoring you. Maybe they thought you had someone else. I don't know. But because there's definitely that energy of a little bit of juggling going on. Hey, if there's no commitment, being open. Don't sit around and wait for anybody, People have to realize that, You can't get angry at somebody. If you kept them waiting, or if you kept that person waiting, and then they decide to date someone else, and then you run into each other, because it looks like there's some kind of competition or some kind of obstacles. But I do feel somebody here is overcoming some financial obstacles. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who wants to be financially stable. I got down here, and then we have someone coming back more stable financially. So, but I'm not seeing it coming back around. It's almost like, it could be, but I feel somebody's coming in. It has to do with the way they behave, their habit, their lifestyle, the things you have in common. Okay, I feel like we have two people who just weren't on the same page. Some of you are releasing someone. Maybe you had feelings for them. Maybe you were open to this. Okay. And maybe you just weren't on the same page, but I feel like you're going to be on the same page with somebody because I see you have a lot in common. And often you can have a lot in common. You can be on the same page, but you have a person who sometimes is more focused on money, career, things like that. And they're not ready. So, yeah. But the Empress doesn't sit around and wait for anybody. You don't waste your weekend sitting at home pining over somebody. Who doesn't communicate or say anything, or if you go to the same place they go, like I say, there's some kind of social place and they act aloof. Oh, heck yeah. Next, that's what I feel here. So for a lot of you, it's next. And I do see another person coming in. I do see a Scorpio. I mean, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be anyone. It just looks as though it's the energy for a lot of you. Yeah, there it is, waiting. See, for a date, an invitation. See, to interest. You're only going to wait for so long and you're going to get out and meet new people. Somebody else in your social circle. So there's something to do with your social circle. Both know people in that circle. Or they do, and they've kept it a secret, but they're acting aloof. So really watch that, okay? If it feels like someone's hiding something, you got to really watch. But, maybe be open and letting somebody explain too, because you never know. You never really know why. So I feel for some of you, they're definitely trying to avoid confrontation, drama, with other people. But yeah, there it is. While you're waiting, dating other people, keeping those options open. But this is very positive news. Okay. They may just come in and decide to come in and fight for this. They may decide to just come in and fight for this. I mean, if it's yourself and you've got people around you, maybe it's you having to take action. Okay. Don't keep them waiting. Whatever you do, we got an Empress right in the heart of the reading. I mean, maybe somebody here feels a little bit like a fool. Okay. Something maybe happened. Maybe there was some drama here, but I say, the Fool has got so many meanings. I mean, it's basically taking that leap of faith, looking before you leap. But this is calculated with the Queen of Pentacles, calculating the risk. The Empress calculates the risk. The Empress doesn't look before they leap. There's the invitation. That's like I say. So there we go. You've got an opportunity. See, meeting somebody new, no longer sitting around and waiting, to someone who's keeping secrets. See, someone who's hiding something. Could be someone who has a fear of commitment too. But maybe they're in a relationship, but it has to do with how they conduct themselves. And I do see someone checking you out the way you conduct yourself. So, yeah, maybe while you're dealing with someone, you have another person checking you out. It could be a person who's seen the whole thing play out. So, yeah, sometimes people admire other people when they see them stand up for themselves in public. You'd be surprised. They don't really want it to happen to them, but yeah, so pretty interesting read. But there's your opportunity. Invitations, maybe even a couple here. I feel like you're just going to keep them open. All right. Take care. Wish you the best, and bye for now.